Here you can see it is run successfully. Once again, let me run this for your clarification. Yeah, I ran this code. I got the hello world. So it means that it is running successfully. Okay. Now let's go if outputs come in now basic structure. Key points. This the main is called the entry point system. It is a printing output and data type. These are called integer, double, char, boolean are the data types. And we are taking the value like variable A, B, C, and D. In that we are storing assigning the values 10, 10%. Okay. Now taking input. This is very important. Like this is the main function. And the scanner is taking the input and we are taking one integer value and the integer will be taken in terms of int, string will be taking in the terms of string and DSA is called as an object we are referring from the scanner and here we are just printing and we successfully completed this taking input. Now let's go to conditional statements. Coming to this age equal to 20, like if age is greater than or equal to 18, that means that person is adult and if not minor. And this is the basic conditional using if else and loops for DSA. Mainly for DSA, we'll be using the loops. So for int I equal to 1, I less than 5 equal to print I the same, we'll be printing from 1 to less 1 to 5. So it is here they mentioned equal to, so till 5 we will be printing. And next while loop, this is also similar to for loop, but it will be with a change. Mm, This the complexity will be different for while loop and while loop. Here we go of n times and this we go of 1 times because I equal to 1, one time we are printing. Y equal to I less than 5 system printing I missed out. Now let's practice the sum of two numbers. So let's open this one. Now let's create one more file that is new file sum dot java. Okay. Now public class. Let's make it tab now. Sum right. We are printing. Obviously, it's came already inbuilt. So why to waste the time? Just I'll be telling the main concepts like logic. Here A and B are the integers and declared and as stored in the value of A and B. Sum is the name and it is storing the functionality that is plus at the addition. And we are printing like the sum of these stored in the string characters and place a gap in the sense we are giving some space in order to print the values like 5 and 10 that is equal to 15 and let's run this one will be getting easily. The sum is 10. I think we completed this. Now this one completed. Now even or odd. Now let's build this even or odd. Even or odd dot Java. This tab lesson. Just you need to press tab and you need to press one second tab. It is Java is already inbuilt, not Java. This tool is already inbuilt, integrated with AI. That is the reason we are getting this all inbuilt functions like public static void main. We are declared 7 and we are checking here if 7 is percentile 2 equal to 0 in the sense 7 is not percentile 2 equal to 2. So it is an odd number. We'll be getting the odd number. Let's check. So it is an odd number. If number in the sense number equal to 6 is 2 3 so it will be we will be getting an even number. That's it. Now let's do another one. Completed print 1 to n. Let's print 1 to n. I think I already told you using for loop we can print this. So once again we can print 1 to n. Let's take new file 1 to n 1 to n dot java tab. Okay, so that's it. See, it is done. Let's remove. Instead of remove, I think it's error. So let's rename this. Okay, Java cannot take that one. That is the reason. 1 2 yeah. Let's enter this one. Yeah, we need to change. Well, okay, now we will be getting 1 to n. I'm running this one. Yeah, 1 to n in the sense here given 10. That is the reason we got 10. Now let's move to another one. We completed 1 to n, largest of three numbers. Now it's time to print largest of three numbers. Okay. Let's take another file, largest of three numbers. Largest of three dot Java, just naming, and let's tab. And once again, after getting yes, we got, and we printed like this. Just we will going to run. Here we can see that we are comparing. We are using if function. Okay, we can also write in one format, but this is the basic. So we are writing multiple ways. Let's run this one. If we get in the sense, which is also one part of correct one. The largest of 10 among is 20. I think we completed this one. Let's move on. The largest of three numbers is completed successfully. Now DSA start very tight today. Let's solve this one. Lead code search to and just understand today. No, leave about that one. Setup, let's see, we have completed this one, this one, this one, this one. No skipping this. Okay, this schedule have given to the what this ChatGPT array functions. Let's start this one. Okay. Mm, you can reach into okay. This all blah blah blah. Java solve program day one. Yes, it's complete. Yes, I have completed executed the basic program you have given. Okay, I think I have made some mistakes. No worries, it will be taking. It will take. And next, okay, it will always boost us to many. We can say that it will motivate us. Day 2 functions array and real DSA starts. Learn functions too. So now let's learn functions. Okay, very important. Master array scope DSA to solve real coding problem functions by using clean code required in every DSA problem. Okay, this is the function. Now let's start solving this function. Class main. Static is a keyword, int is a integer, and this is a function int a comma b. And in the main function, we are calling 5 comma 10. And add is the function name. So we are sending to the function. So let's solve this. What is this first question? Function, right? Using function. Let's open VS Code and let's type recursion function dot. I think I made a mistake, but nothing happened. I think it will be coming. No, it didn't came. Let's rename this once again. FUNCTION. Okay. Okay, done. Okay. Yeah, we got it now. Let's static. STL static. It's static. Int add. Okay. Let's tab. Let's press on the tab. Next tab. Next enter. I think we need to right. Next enter. Enter. Okay. Just tab. That's it. This is called. I think this is a wrong one, right? I think we need to write here what. First, let's comment this one, okay? So that we can let's comment. Let's okay. Now here public public static void main, right? Again, we are getting that public gets. Yeah. Now I think we got the correct one. So let's this one because here we can see add function. We are calling this one. Yeah, now let's run this one. Run and here we can see run. If we are getting the output, okay, let's allow this one. We need to move. We need to move further. I think we got that out. Completed this one. Right, some sum of two check we have completed. So here he is telling that we need to solve sum of two numbers, check it even or find maximum three numbers. Now let's sum of two numbers. Okay, that's completed. Arrays. What is it? Array is nothing but collection of elements. This is array reply in this way. Okay. And this is a input, how we need to take input in array. Okay, you know this one. We'll be taking like integer to brackets array equal to unit of n. Okay, we are storing the in value in terms of array. We'll taking for loop and array of integers. So I is a variable I. We'll be assigning this, and we here we the output will be. I can tell you the output will be array one. Array will be printed. That's it. Important. This will be same similarly here in the array we'll be getting the magnum like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll be getting the output as 5. So DSA at lastly we will going to solve the DSA problems. Easy level must solve. We need to solve like fruit sum, find maximum element in an array, reverse an array, check palindrome an array. Okay, do some. Okay, time complexity if okay. So I already told you that for loop in the sense it is big of n times because we are printing here n time. That is the reason the die complexity is big of n. So constant big of n. I already told you using value we will be getting big of n because there is no n. That is the reason. And linear in the sense big of n. This is linear. If we get two for loop in the sense it will be nested loop that is big of n square. And today we have completed functions in short basically. That is 1.5 hours in the sense no need of spending that much time. Just understand the logic that are working. Okay. Next. Can I solve this faster? Yes, we can solve this one. Can I use the better logic? Yeah, of course we can use. So we must avoid this too. Even ChatGPT also recommending us not to follow this one. And we must type and solve yours. So we are following this one. Okay. You should be able to use function confidently, working with errors, solve basic DSA problems. Okay. Now let's move to day 3. Now your task is practice functions, solve array problems, solve at least 4 problems, and you could come back and say day 2 done. So the first one is practice function. Now let us solve the functions basic question like what we can solve using function, like what can we solve this one. Let's take another file. What we can solve using function. Okay, I'm not getting anything. First, let me. What can I solve? Let me take array dot Java. Okay. Now I have taken the function array.java. I'm taking sorry, static, static int add, sorry, not add. I'll be taking sub, okay? Sub in the sense it will be written the same similarly that one here. So public static void name similarly string arrays and it will be the subtraction. Okay, I have given here written functional, that is the reason. Okay, now let me, okay, automatically it will come again. So let's run this one. And later also we can, I already completed patterns. That is different one. I think we have executed. Now let's solve at least for, okay, I have done. I don't need functions. I think code check we need to solve the array problems. No worries. An array equal to collection of elements stored in a contiguous memory. This is the int array. Array is the array name. Storing in the terms of the bracket and unit of here you so most of the people will make mistakes like me. They will write capital I. You need to run. You should not write capital I. You should remember that it will start with small I and storing in the whatever size of the array you can mention here. Suppose here if you are declaring up above of the this line like int a equal to 5, sorry int a, sorry int a, and you are taking the reference of scanner object, you will write here a. If not, if you are not using a scanner, you will take like int directly int n. In the sense you will be writing int n here. Okay, like this I'm telling. So you can also declare like this inbuilt, or you can take like this your wish, and we must know the operation center like this traversing the transposing taking input in the this is called taking input, and finding max using built-in function like math dot max or min we can take that one, like sum of elements using functions we can solve this one, searching element using sort like that is of first sorting, after that we can use all built-in functions and we can search an element. So practice problems to all today, find maximum element. This is simple using for loop, okay? This topic time complexity will be big of n. We are declaring array of 0 and declaring array dot length and array of I greater than max in the sense maximum equal to array of I. That's it. This is simple one. Reversing an array is too simple. Like array is 1, 2, 3, 4. We need to reverse like 4, 2, 3, 1. First, we'll take start equal to 0 and end equal to array of length minus 1. In this way, we starting onwards, we are comparing y minusing from the last one. While start is less than it. This is obviously correct statement. Using while loop only we can able to solve this problem. Start and end. Into temp equal to array of start equal array of end, array of end equal to temp. That's it. This is too simple. Linear search, binary search. These are the most important in DSA. When coming to the linear search, it is too easy, and this also can be implemented like brute force approach of the two sum problem on the lead code. Target equal to 5, false, and target count even and all. This is also easy. Second largest element also a bit easy. Try on your own, just count copy, run ID, very important. SD tomorrow daily, 50 into sorting, double sort. If you're serious for the development, you will better than 90%. If 45, you can pay a conf campus law. So I need this mainly. Mainly, I'm focusing on this. I think the time is too long. I will able to complete today this much. Tomorrow, I'm going to start with these incomplete problems, and that's it.